Jnanakosha, Upanishads.
Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upavachramastamam Jyashtarajam Brahmanan Brahmanaspadanat Shrunvannoti Vispeda Sadhanam. Om Purnamidam Purnamadah Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Krishna Yajurveda Upanishads, Avadhuta Upanishad. Om, may He protect us both together, may He nourish us both together. May we work conjointly with great energy, may our study be vigorous and effective. May we not mutually dispute. Om, let there be peace in me, let there be peace in my environment, let there be peace in the forces that act on me. Then it is said, Samskriti approached the Venerable Avadhuta, the Tattreya, and questioned, Venerable Sir, who is an Avadhuta? What is his condition? What his characteristic? And what his worldly existence? To him replied the Venerable Dattatreya, the most compassionate. Avadhuta is so called because he is immortal. He is the greatest. He has discarded worldly ties, and he is the indicated meaning of the sentence, Thou art that. He who rests constantly in himself after crossing castes and stages, and thus rises above varnas and ashramas, and is in union, is said to be an Avadhuta. His joy is the head delight, is his right wing great delight, his left wing and bliss. Thus he assumes a fourfold condition. One should identify Brahman neither with the head nor with the middle part nor the bottom, but with the tail, since it is said that Brahman is the tail and substratum. Thus those who contemplate this fourfold division attain the supreme goal. Not by rituals, not by begetting children, not by wealth, but by renunciation alone a few attained immortality. His worldly existence consists in moving about freely, with or without clothes. For them there is nothing righteous or unrighteous, nothing holy or unholy. Through all consuming correct knowledge, performs Ashwamedha, sacrifice within. That is the greatest sacrifice and great yoga. Not of this extraordinary free action should be disclosed. This is the great woe. He is not tainted like the ignorant. As the sun absorbs all waters and the fire consumes all things, even so the pure yogin enjoys all objects, unstained by virtues or sins. As the ocean into which all waters flow maintains its own nature despite the water pouring in, so he alone attains peace into whom all desires flow in like manner, not he who seeks the objects of pleasure. There is neither death nor birth, none is bound, none aspires. There is neither seeker after liberation nor any liberated. This indeed is the ultimate truth. Many were made activities perchance in the past by gaining things here and there hereafter, or for obtaining liberation. All that is now of the past. That itself is the state of contentment. Verily, remembering the same achievements involving objects, he now remains thus ever content. The miserable, ignorant, desirous of children, needs must suffer. Wherefore shall I suffer, who am I filled with supreme bliss. Let those who yearn to go to the other worlds perform rituals. What shall I, who am I of the nature of all the worlds, perform? For what and how? Let those who are worlds perform. For what and how? Let those who are qualified interpret the Shastras or teach the Vedas. I have no such qualification, since I am free of action. I have no desire for sleeping or begging, bathing or cleaning, nor do I do them. If onlookers thus superimpose, let them do so. What matters to me the superimposition of others? A heap of the red blackberries would not burn even if others superimposed fire on it. Likewise, I partake not of worldly duties superimposed on me by others. Let them who are ignorant of the reality study the scriptures, knowing why should I study. Let them who have doubts reflect. Having no doubts, I do not reflect. Were I understood illusion, I may meditate. Having no illusion, what meditation can there be? Confusion of body for the self I never experience. The habitual usage, I am a man, is possible even without this confusion, for it is due to impressions accumulated during a long time. When the results of action set in motion are exhausted, the habitual usage also ends. This will not cease even with repeated meditation unless such actions are exhausted. If infrequency of worldly dealings is sought, let there be contemplation for you. Wherefore should I, to whom worldly dealings offer no hindrance, contemplate? Because I do not have distractions, I do not need concentration, distraction or concentration being of the mind that modifies. What separate experience can there be for me? Who am I of the nature of external experience? What has to be done is done. What has to be gained is gained. Forever. Let my dealings, worldly, spiritual, or of other kinds, proceed as they have started. I being neither an agent nor one affected by it, or even though I have achieved what has to be achieved, let me remain on the scriptural path for the sake of the well-being of the world. What harm for me thereby? Let the body be engaged in the worship of gods, bathing, cleaning, begging, and so forth. Let speech repeatedly utter the Tara mantra or recite the Upanishadic passages. Let thought contemplate Vishnu or let it be dissolved in the bliss of Brahman. I am the witness. I neither do nor cause any doing. Being contented with duties fulfilled and achievements accomplished, he ceaselessly reflects as follows with a contented mind. Blessed am I, directly and always. I experience my own self. Blessed am I. The bliss of Brahman shines brightly in me. Blessed am I. I do not see the misery of existence. Blessed am I. My ignorance has fled away. Blessed am I. No duty exists for me. Blessed am I. Everything to be obtained is now obtained. Blessed am I. What comparison is there in the world of for my contentment? Blessed am I, blessed, again and again blessed. Logical, the virtues acquired have yielded fruit. Indeed they have. By the richness of virtue we are as we are. Wondrous knowledge, wondrous happiness, wondrous scriptures, wondrous teachers. He who studies this also achieves everything to be achieved. He becomes free of the sins of drinking liquor. He becomes free of the sins of stealing gold. He becomes free of the sins of killing a Brahman. He becomes free of actions ordained or prohibited. Knowing this, let him wander according to his free will. Om, truth, thus ends the Upanishad. Om, may He protect us both together. May He nourish us both together. May we work conjointly with great energy. May our study be vigorous and effective. May we want mutually dispute. Om, let there be peace in me, let there be peace in my environment, let there be peace in the forces that act on me. Here ends the Avadhuta Upanishad belonging to the Krishna Yajurveda.